What's up, everybody? It's Brian. Y'all know the business. So I want to give a rundown of the changes in my tank from May to June of 2017. So first off, I want to talk about the equipment changes that I've made. I have removed the BRS CO2 scrubber. I realized after a month or so that I'm going through CO2 reduction media every 3 to 5 days, and the cost of that started to add up. So I got rid of that CO2 scrubber. What I did in order to address some of the pH issues is I added a secondary chamber to my calcium reactor. I added the GEO SMC 415 secondary chamber. It's a very nice unit. It uses 1/4-inch push connect fittings and just once again looks very nice. It's almost like a work of art. What a secondary chamber does is it uses additional media in this chamber in order to burn off extra CO2, therefore increasing the pH of the effluent. So another thing that I did, also kind of dealing with the calcium reactor, is I added a Neptune fluid monitoring module and a 1/4-inch flow monitor so I can see how fast the water is coming out of the effluent of the calcium reactor. So I run my calcium reactor in a steady stream type of configuration instead of the typical drips. So one thing about calcium reactors in a steady stream is that if you're running off a manifold like I am, then you run the chance of having that effluent either slow down or clog up. What the flow monitor is going to do is let me know if there is any slowdown or clogs within my calcium reactor. I'll get an alert or alarm or something like that, and I'll know that I need to clean it or at least check on the calcium reactor. This will hopefully keep the alkalinity steady because, of course, if it clogs up, then that's going to change the amount of alkalinity going to the reef. It's just one of those safety measure type things. It's not needed, but I thought it was cool. So I've also been working on my frag tank. I did cut a bunch of SPS corals from my display tank and placed in the frag tank. I added a PM1 in order to monitor this tank's pH and temperature, so I have that added to my apex as well. As far as additional corals, I did get a piece of Walt Disney and a piece of Jason Fox Flame, so those are growing in the frag tank. We'll see how it does. Also, another thing that I've done is I converted an old BRS media reactor to a Sato reactor. Basically what I did is the same thing most of the DIYers do, is went to eBay, I bought an LED light strip, wrapped it around the reactor, and I turn it on every night automatically from the apex. I was pretty surprised at the growth that I've gotten out of the Sato reactor, so I am going to continue to use this. I have been dosing vinegar in my reef, and I've wanted to stop doing that for some time now. I believe the Sato reactor may be a good solution in order to stop dosing vinegar in order to reduce nitrates. So we'll see how that works in the next couple of months. As far as stock, I have added, like I said, a piece of Walt Disney and a piece of Jason Fox Flame, but I've also been trying to increase the fish load in my reef as well. I've added a couple of wrasses. I added a Lubox fairy wrasse and a blue-sided fairy wrasse. Now, of course, both of these wrasses went through my quarantine procedures and they're currently in the display tank right now. So as far as the Lubox fairy wrasse, it is out swimming around and just looks beautiful in the reef. Unfortunately, the blue-sided fairy wrasse has been hiding ever since I put him in there. I saw him like the second day I put him in, and I have not seen that fish since. I'm guessing he's hiding, maybe he got bullied or something. Hopefully he gets his courage up and joins the rest of the fish just swimming around in the water column. But if not, we'll try again. Also, the latest fish I just got is a female Bellis angel. This is definitely one of the top angels to have in a reef because this angel is reef safe. So it's a beautiful specimen. I got it from Live Aquaria. It's currently in my quarantine tank, and hopefully it will make it out of there and make it to the display tank. He's already eaten in quarantine, so that's always a good sign. Well, everybody, thank you again for taking a look at my video. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think. Happy reefing. Take care.